Well, the next thing is framing, and you want to make the pitch as attractive to the umpire as you can. We always talked about if you can steal 2 inches, which is not a lot, on each side of the plate, you can get your pitcher a lot of pitches. And you know as a hitter how hard it is to hit a pitch out here. And if you can make that pitch look like a strike, your pitcher's got a huge advantage.
How do you make that pitch a strike?
What you're going to do, and for the younger guys, they're not going to move as much as the older guys back here. So for the younger guys, it's going to be harder for them to frame pitches 2 inches outside because they're going to have to turn. But for the older guy, you might just set up in your stance, and what you're going to do is, the important thing is that your knees, your shoulders, and your head stays square to the pitcher as long as possible.
So if I come here, you're squared up already on the plate. You're off the plate with your legs.
I'm splitting the plate right here.
Okay.
Okay. And what I'm going to try to do is, I'm always going to try to catch the ball, except on the outside corner over here, on the outside of the ball. For example, on an inside pitch, I'm going to try to get it over here. On a high pitch, I'm going to try to get it up here. On a low pitch, I'm going to try to get it up. But on this outside pitch...
Let me grab a baseball. So
you got a ball coming this direction. You're going to try to catch it here. So you're going to catch the outside of the ball so it appears that it's on the plate. Because you got to remember, they're looking usually over your opposite shoulder. So it's hard for them to tell.
So you got an umpire standing here.
Yeah. And you tell me, can you really tell how much different? You can't. They can't tell. And what you try to do is, when you're catching this pitch, let's say you...
do that again. Hold it out there for a second.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set here, and on this pitch, okay, you're going to see this pitch. And now I'm going to take it about 2 inches outside, and I'm just going to sway my body a little bit. And that's how you cheat. Everything stays square. My head's square, my shoulders are square, my knees are square. All I did was shift my weight a little bit, and it's very hard for an umpire to pick up.
So you've been cheating all them years.
All them years. Yeah, well, you have to, because you know how tired you get back here? When it's hot, in some of them places it's hot. And this pitch over here is the only pitch you're not going to try to catch on the outside.
Okay, let me get my bat again. Okay. I'm the right-handed hitter. Make this real clear to everybody. So the outside pitch over here
is the only one that you're going to try to catch on the inside of the baseball. We talked about catching over here, the outside of the baseball. But this one, we're going to try to catch over here, as opposed to getting out here. Because if you get out here, an umpire's not going to call that a strike.
Automatic ball.
And your shoulders are rotating, your knees are rotating. Remember, we talked about staying square. So when you get this ball, you're going to try to catch it on the inside. And because the ball's usually coming from this way if it's a right-hander, or if it's a sinker ball left-handed, the ball's coming this way also, you're going to want to turn your hand up a little bit. And basically what you're doing is you're rotating your pinky straight up to the sky. And that keeps your glove in the zone.
So let me see the ball real quick. If I were to flip this ball to you coming from this angle, it would look like
that.
Uh-huh.
And you want to stay soft with your arm. You want to let the ball come to you. You want to let the ball come to you. And you want to turn. And see, my shoulders stay squared. I just rotated, I shifted with my legs a little bit. Keep your knees square, your shoulders square, your head square, and a little turn.
So if the umpire sees you reaching, it's probably an automatic ball.
As soon as he sees you reach and turn your shoulders, automatic ball. On the inside pitch, you're going to want to catch it here. The low pitch, you're going to want to catch it here and turn. And the high pitch, it's kind of hard to steal strikes from the high pitch.
So it kind of sounds like the key is being as quiet and as still as you possibly can.
Right. And you just don't want to move a lot back here. You want to stay still, like you said, so it never appears that anything changes for the umpire.